Under Government Bills and Orders for second reading, Bill 26, Ukrainian-Canadian Heritage Day Act. Mrs. Littlewood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's my honour to rise and speak to Alberta's Ukrainian-Canadian Heritage Day Act. As a Pollock on my mother's side and representing tens of thousands of Ukrainians, some up in the gallery, in the constituency of Fort Saskatchewan-Vegreville, it is my distinct honour to be part of this wonderful day, where our galleries are filled with proud Albertans and proud Ukrainians. They are here to witness the hopeful passing of an act that will officially recognize the enduring contributions of Albertans and Canadians of Ukrainian heritage or origin to the province of Alberta. I am very thankful that we have a government that is willing to work with all of our ethnic groups and communities, and that they would adopt this as a government bill because it is that important. Ukrainians were here breaking the ground by the sweat of their brow before Alberta even officially became a province of our great country. That is why the bill is proudly called Alberta's Ukrainian-Canadian Heritage Day Act. The bill was created in consultation with the Ukrainian community to ensure that they and their ancestors are properly remembered for all they contributed to Alberta. We love halapshe and perehe, or as I used to know them as cabbage rolls and pierogies, but Ukrainians built so much more than that. Churches were built that became the cornerstones of community and culture. Businesses were started across Alberta, such as the Ukrainian Ceramic Cottage in Vegreville, a business that helped to support the Kurluk family so that Chris could stay home and work in the store while Greg was off at high school teaching. Nonprofit organizations such as the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress, of which Olesia Lutsiandreyevich is the president, have worked to preserve Ukrainian culture and heritage so that our future generations know and remember where they come from, and to coordinate and represent the interests of Ukrainian Canadians. And let's not forget the many political contributions that have come from people like Premier Ed Stelmach, former Speaker Jean Zwazdowski, and many more who have worked tirelessly to bring forward important pieces of legislation, such as the legislation that recognizes the Holodomor as a terrible tragedy, and that which we have your office, Mr. Speaker, host every year, able to remember those that we have lost. So this act will establish Alberta's Ukrainian-Canadian Heritage Day as each September 7th, beginning next year in 2017. The first officially recorded Ukrainian immigrants, Ivan Pilipyu and Wasil Ianyuk, arrived in Canada on September 17, 1891. I am also honoured to recognize in this chamber that our government's proclamation of the year commencing on September 7, 2016 as Alberta's Ukrainian-Canadian Heritage Act, which the honourable member from Edmonton-Beverly Clareview first publicly announced on August 7, 2016, where we were at the Ukrainian Cultural Heritage Village, also opening up the Stelmach House. There are many reasons why we are all proud to announce this act. Today, there are approximately 345,000 Albertans of Ukrainian descent in Alberta. Ukrainian settlers were among the first Europeans to arrive here on Treaty 6, 7, and 8 traditional lands that make up our province. These settlers, many farmers, developed red fife wheat, a hardy strain of wheat that is still celebrated for becoming a critical part of the growing economy of Alberta. Over time, Ukrainian culture has become an integral part of Alberta culture. There are renowned Ukrainian dance companies such as Shumka that perform worldwide. As well, Albertans of Ukrainian heritage have made tremendous contributions in every aspect, from business and industry to academia, public service, culture, and sports. Ukrainian Albertans have made Alberta a better place for us all to live in. Today, I am also happy to inform you of a number of significant anniversaries for the Ukrainian community this year. It is the 125th anniversary of Ukrainian settlement in Canada. And it is also the 25th anniversary of Ukrainian independence. Canada's ties to Ukraine remain strong, as on July the 11th of this year, Canada and Ukraine signed the Canada-Ukraine Free Trade Agreement, or CUFTA. I I would wish to thank all the Albertans and Canadians of Ukrainian heritage for their contributions to our province and preserving their rich culture. And I will just end on one note that I was able to take part in the Bobs and Borscht Festival this year, and it turns out that borscht making is in my blood because I achieved 3rd place. So thank you. It is my deep honor to introduce this act, and I look forward to hearing the rest of the debate, Mr. Speaker.